right, Fed day. They raised by 50 basis points, and you should probably expect additional 50 basis point moves. Market was just kind of swinging around. Seems like it's at the highs of the day now, though. I got the S&P 500 up almost 1%. Nasdaq's up about 0.8%. All good. So I closed out a couple of positions today. First one is DoorDash. We had bought the May 6th puts, $83 strike price. We paid $7 for them, and I ended up getting out at $12.25. So that represents about a 75% gain. I also took out two stocks that were just not working. P is here. I put this bullish calendar spread on it, and it just wasn't working. So I ended up taking it off. Let's take a look at the chart. These are the closed positions here. Here's MP. MP Materials. Just yeah, it's looking pretty lousy. I figured that it was going to maybe hit these moving averages at the time and stay up here in the green, but that didn't happen. It broke down. So we took it out. Ended up taking about a 61, call it 62% loss on that one. It happens. And the Western Digital trade also we lost money with. And so I took it off right here. This here was a calendar put spread, and we almost lost all of our money on it. I had a very small amount at risk anyway, but still, it's a loss. Let's take a look at the chart. What happened here? Yeah, so I had the calendar put spread, and this thing over the last 3 days just took off. A couple of new trades I did. I did an Apple. So here I straddled it. You can see it's been in a pretty tight range for the past, for the year really. So I'm anticipating that it's going to break out either way, up or down. So there's our profits, and let's take a look at what we have going on in terms of the trade. All right, so I went ahead and I bought 4 August 19th puts, $160 strike price. I paid $12.54, and I had bought 4 August 19th calls. It's $160 strike price. I bought them for $10.50. So that's our neutral strategy for that. Allstate, another one. Did another straddle here. I'm anticipating, I'd like it to be above or below these lines. So with Allstate, what we do? Went ahead and I bought 5 July 15 puts, $130 strike price, and I paid $6.87. And I bought 5 calls July 15th, $130 strike price, paid $6.62 for them. That's our spread. Cardinal Health, bull call vertical here, so I'm anticipating that this thing is going to bounce. It's been in a decent uptrend. This 50-day has been solid support, so it's coming off of it now. I'm hoping we can get up here. I'm anticipating. Here's your headwind right here, right? And we busted through it. We came back and we retested it, and we're heading higher. So I feel pretty good about this trade. What I did here. Let's CAH, Cardinal Health. So I sold 30 September 16th calls, $65 strike price, and I sold them for $2.56, and I went ahead and I bought 30 September 16th, $60 calls, strike price, and bought them for $4.61. All right, Centerpoint, CNP. I did a bull vertical spread on this one, so I sold 100 August 19th calls, strike price at 32 for $1.10, and I bought 100 August 19th calls, $31 strike price for $1.60. So there we are. And if we take a look at the chart, just kind of get a glimpse of where we need it to be. Right. So it has come down. It tested its 50-day moving average, and it's coming up. My motivation here is to take this portfolio because you remember we had this huge downward bias, more than half the portfolio. So just naturally taking profits on the shorts because it's been a down market. We're seeing it start to balance out now. So as of now, I'm 48% to the upside, 14% neutral, only 38% to the downside, which is great because it looks like the market is really rallying right now. So that'll help. That's cool. Okay, FIS. This is Fidelity National Information Services, FIS. So I did a bear put vertical here, thinking that this it had good numbers, earnings, and I don't know. It just seems like it's struggling here. So I'm anticipating this thing's going to come back down again. So what we did here, FIS. I went ahead and I sold 50 May 20 puts, $95 strike price for $1.78, and I bought 50 May 20 puts, $100 strike price, and I paid $3.69 for them. Wow, they're really moving this market. Look at that. Nasdaq's up 2% now. So all my screen's just flashing green here. It's exciting. All right, Home Depot. Went back to this one again. Traded this a few times. Home Depot. All right, let's take a look at what the chart is showing us. Here's Home Depot. It's in a nasty. It's in a downtrend. You have these. This is the weekly chart. So this is the 20 and the 50 week crossing to the downside. Having a decent week this week, but I believe that Home Depot is going to fail at these moving averages and start to roll over again. So I put a little bit of time on it, right? I went all the way out to July 15th, so I have some time. So let's let this cycle come in, this up cycle finish off, and then we'll start putting on some more downside bias trades again. So what we did here, bear vertical spread on Home Depot. So I sold 40 puts, $2.95 strike price for $14.29. These are July 15th. And I bought July 15 puts, bought 40 of them, $300 strike price for $16.37. So we are looking to make our spread there to the downside. So I had a downward bias. LMT, Lockheed Martin. I already have I have an existing trade on Lockheed. I did another one. So this is what it looks like. Right, so I went ahead and I sold 30 September 16s calls. That's $445 strike price for $27.06, and then I bought the September 16th calls, 30 of them, strike price of $440, bought it for $29.56, and that's where we're at with that one. Last one, I bought a call on Love Southwest Airlines. Yeah. So I went long calls here. I just think it's consolidated here. It's maybe cupping a little bit. I believe that because it's above its moving averages, it's maybe starting a little bit of an uptrend here. So I took a shot, not too aggressive, but I put the long call in there. So if we take a look at what we did with Love, bought 10 contracts. These are September 16th. Strike price of $47.50, and I paid $4.52 for them. And right now I'm up slightly in the trade, which is good. All right, so those are the updates. And this market continues to trade higher. So I guess it's liking what the Fed had to say. All right, thanks.